National Nutrition Natural Health Reviews. 3 minutes of the latest naturopathic info with Canada's leading nutrition experts. Watch, learn, and get healthy naturally.
Hi there, I'm Jonathan Beatty, naturopathic doctor and a health expert here at nationalnutrition.ca. Today I want to talk about a very frustrating complaint that many of my patients present with, which is dry skin. Oftentimes, dry skin alone isn't enough to get somebody into my office, but when we're going over their health history and we start discussing all the different areas of their health, dry skin often comes up amongst my patients. Now, I'll often ask people, I say, do you have any dry skin? They say, no. And I say, well, do you use moisturizer? Oh yeah, twice a day. Okay, that means you have dry skin, you're just managing it. So I'm not saying I'm anti-moisturizer. No, moisturizer can be very helpful for managing something like dry skin, but moisturizer deficiency is not usually the cause behind your dry skin in the first place. Dry skin can be there for a number of reasons. Depending on the type of dry skin, it could signal something like eczema or psoriasis, or it could be as simple as a mild nutrient deficiency. Deficiency in specific fatty acids, known as our essential fatty acids, can lead to the development of dry skin. Especially with this whole low-fat diet fad that really kicked off in the late 70s, early 80s, and some people I still see come into my office and they eat almost no fat in their diet. And of course, when I ask them, yes, they've got dry skin, well, that's because they don't have adequate essential fatty acids to lock moisture in. Fats repel water. Now, if you have a nice layer of fat on the outside of your skin, that repels water back into your system, as opposed to letting it evaporate out into your environment, leading to drying of the skin. As well, the fats are used to create the cellular membranes of those skin cells and ensure the health of the cell. If you don't have adequate nutrients, which in this case we're talking about fats, you're going to end up with a deficiency. Deficiencies cause disease states, and the first manifestation of that can be something as simple as dry skin. It can also indicate other metabolic concerns. So underactive thyroid, one of the major symptoms you'll see in somebody with an underactive thyroid is dry skin. So it's important to evaluate why you have dry skin and address the underlying cause in order to alleviate the dry skin long term. Yes, moisturizers will help, but they only help in the short term. You constantly have to reapply them, which is great from a sales perspective if you happen to sell moisturizers, but if you're on the purchasing end, a nice way to save yourself a few dollars is, manage the underlying cause of your dry skin, get that under control, because it usually indicates that there's other disease processes starting. And so dry skin is usually that sort of first, low-grade introductory symptom, and likely it's an indicator that you've got some nutrient deficiency that's going to lead down the road to more significant, more serious disease states. So some of the things that you can do to help alleviate dry skin, definitely try and understand the cause. If it's an essential fatty acid deficiency, you may find increasing your consumption of good fats. Things such as fish oils or coconut oils can be very, very helpful for dry skin. If your thyroid function is in question, supplementing with things like iodine and tyrosine can help your thyroid to function more normally, increasing your body's ability to produce adequate thyroid hormone, thus reducing your dry skin. Sometimes dry skin is related to a zinc deficiency, so supplementing with a little bit of zinc can again help reduce that dry skin, especially if you have the little white spots in the middle of your fingernails. We call it leukonychia. If you've got this condition, that's a good indicator that you've likely got a zinc deficiency, and that zinc supplementation is likely going to be helpful for not only your nails, but your skin as well. So if you do suffer from dry skin, try to get to the bottom of why you have it. Maybe discuss it with your healthcare practitioner the next time you see them and say, hey, are any of the conditions that you're currently treating me for related to dry skin? If not, can we investigate what possibly might be causing it? Because again, that ounce of prevention is always worth a pound of cure. So to wrap it up, I hope some of the stuff we've discussed today helps you alleviate your dry skin. If you've got any questions or comments, please post them below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and as always, remember, knowledge is health.